Welcome to Maple and Bamboo, where we explore life lessons from my journey as a first-generation immigrant, corporate leader, and lifelong learner. Here, I share wisdom about personal growth, career success, and navigating life transitions. Today's video is about something you probably never thought could unlock happiness and success: simple math. Growing up, math was a big part of my life. As a first-generation immigrant from China, math wasn't just a subject, it was something I was naturally good at. It followed me throughout my education and career. But here's what surprised me later in life. The most basic math we learned in school, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, can teach us powerful lessons about life. Let me show you how. Let's start with the first symbol, plus. In life, you should always keep adding, especially adding knowledge. Whether it's reading books, learning new skills, or meeting new people, lifelong learning is essential to personal and professional success. Throughout my career, the more I learned, whether through reading, mentorship, or self-reflection, the more opportunities came my way. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Albert Einstein. Think of learning as your life's addition button. Keep pressing it. The second lesson comes from minus, subtraction. In our fast-paced world, we often think we need more to be happy, more clothes, more gadgets, more money. But here's the truth. Simplicity leads to greater fulfillment. In my younger days, I made mistakes, buying expensive handbags, constantly eating out, chasing things that later brought regret. Over time, I realized that subtracting unnecessary possessions and commitments made me feel lighter and more focused. Simplifying isn't just about decluttering your home, it's also about subtracting negative habits and toxic relationships. Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Sometimes subtraction is the best move. Now, let's talk about multiplication, my favorite math operation. The lesson here is simple. When something works, multiply it. The small positive actions you repeat every day can grow beyond your imagination over time. This applies to saving money, developing skills, or nurturing relationships. For example, I built financial stability not through big wins, but through consistent, steady investing and disciplined saving. These small habits multiplied into large results. The most powerful force in the universe is compound interest. Albert Einstein. Find what works for you and multiply it. Lastly, we have division, which teaches us to divide big challenges into smaller parts. When you face a huge goal, whether it's getting promoted, learning a new language, or even starting over in a new country, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But the secret? Break it down. When I first immigrated, I had to learn everything from scratch: language, culture, workplace etiquette. It wasn't possible to master everything at once, so I divided the challenge into small daily steps. Study English. 30 minutes a day. Focus on one skill at work at a time. Meet one new person per week. This method turned big goals into achievable progress. Divide each difficulty into as many parts as is feasible and necessary to resolve it. René Descartes. Who would have thought? Math isn't just about solving equations, it's a way to navigate life. Here's a quick recap. Add what makes you grow. Subtract what holds you back. Multiply your positive habits. Divide big goals into small actions. You don't need to be a math genius to live this way, you just need to apply the mindset. If this video gave you a new perspective, make sure to subscribe for more personal growth, career, and life wisdom. Share this with anyone who's looking for simple but deep life advice. Subscribe here. https youtube.com, maple and bamboo. Need help applying these lessons to your life or career? I offer one-on-one coaching for first-generation immigrants, young professionals navigating corporate life, small and medium businesses seeking corporate partnerships. Contact me at mapleandbamboo@gmail.com.